Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'll be soloing Whisper because it's dropping. It has extra bonus focus mint retrograde, and this week we have the modifier over here, double bonus focus, so you get double mints if you achieve the focus bonus. So it is officially the day to fire mint retrograde. So in this one I'll be here having some modifiers. So we'll be using threaded and foreign shielding, be using hot steep, subtle foes, haze, and crystalline. This will buff our build greatly. And then here we have brawn and full throttle. So this is B plus going to round to A for me because I am 450 and the combative power is 460, so I am effectively at -10 and will still get a reward, which is perfect, and I'll be getting mints to drop. So for the build and loadout, I'll be explaining this a little bit at the end because I'm planning to save this for tomorrow's video where I will solo every single pinnacle up using this. This is an upgrade to my previous video where I was using Solomon Remembrance and Lord of Wolf with Bakris. In this one, using Ager Scepter, Forgiveness, and Slammer Adept with Bakris. So the idea is to get these buffed with Light Shift. Once Light Shift is active, these will refund the dodge to Bakris. This will achieve crazy blasting with the beam. So Ager Scepter compared to Lord of Wolf, you'll be blasting way better, but way less often because it's relying on you having a super. And then for the primary, Forgiveness is way better than the hand cannon for Adka. When it comes to Adka, this is like way better. A lot of people underestimate the slide arm. It is super powerful, especially with this perk combination. Very sad I don't have this perk combo on a tier 5. I have multiple tier 5s, but not with this perk combo. Surrounded is low-key like Sintuceps. You get surrounded and you can blast harder. And then Volt Shot here will clear ads and is able to stun overloads potentially. So you guys will see as soon as I start using Forgiveness, I absolutely like keep pewing until everything is dead, which is perfect. So again, I'll show the mod setup, the subclass, the artifact here shortly. Dim link will be in pinned comment. I'll explain briefly what's going on here at the end. So here we are in the Whisper, dropping mint retrograde today with double loot also. So eager to the champ just to waste Eager Edge and then heavy attack this. Because if you heavy attack it with Eager Edge, it will push you behind it and not damage it correctly. So the scroll wheel, jump above this, enjoy the free fall here. Wasting Eager Edge so I can gently sword swipe, jump once, jump twice. And we got on the elevator just in time. If I do this correctly, Whisper here should be 7 minutes and 50 seconds with this setup. If it's my best run with this setup today is 7:11. My worst one is like 8:20. So this potentially could be sub 7 if I do better than before. But it shouldn't be more than 8 minutes. I hope not. And you guys will see Bakris with the Ager Scepter in action, which is very spicy. It takes a while to get the first zone of combat, but once we get into combat here in Whisper, we keep shooting until it's done. We can chain Bakris until final boss is dead. Alright, so jump in this. So I might only upload the Whisper gameplay here, or do all the Pinnacle Ops back to back. I'm not sure yet, it depends on the momentum. Right, Alright, and then some forgiveness action. We have light shift times 3 already, which is very awesome. Not forgetting anyone on the back. That's it for this first part. Holy cringe. The cringe is insane. Alright, I have surrounded now. But this is going to work out for me and not for them so much. We get Radiant from these guys. Shit. What? That's a bug for sure. He wasn't stunned for long enough. Alright. Break all three because we big balling with Ager Scepter. I will pull the big gun. Just some ads to get light shift back. Rumble one boss taken down. Just some ads. Get light shift. And his job. How fast was that? 710, 720? Sub 7. Golly. Alright, so that's it basically for your double loot Retrograde farm in the Whisper today on Hunter with Bakris and Ager Scepter with Forgiveness. So for Forgiveness, this is the per combo I ended up using so much and liking. The side item you happen to be in close range and all the time. So when that happens, there's more likely going to be multiple ads and you can beam them with this way faster with Surrounder active. So I believe this is buffing this for crazy explosions that might one-shot, one-bangs champions if it happens to hit them immediately as soon as they get stunned. So this is very good, and I hope I get a tier 5 version of a surrounded volt shot in the near future once trials come back. So again, for the mod setup here, you need 7 melee to get your smoke fully back when dodging with Gambler's Dodge. You need 7. Here we have 5 grenades with 2 fonts, so that is 90 grenade for maximum grapple uptime. We're using the grapple to heal up with the grapple melee kills with Fast Listen, to spread Unravel, and to get Radiant just in case we need a Radiant here for Ager Scepter to break a barrier or something. Super here we have 80 plus 20 font on the helmet, that is 100. Maximum uptime here so we can get our super to get the super shot, the super beam here on Ager Scepter. That's mandatory. Sad thing I cannot slot in Dynamo here as well. For the class, I have 100 for maximum class uptime, and what's helping it too here is with the shot whenever you apply slow. So you can apply slow with this, you can also apply slow with Ager Scepter, I believe. You can also apply slow with Cold Steel. Applying slow will trigger with the shroud to give you 300% faster class ability regen, and that will secure you getting Bakris way more often, even if you don't get enough kills when light shift is active. So for example, if you need 2 kills and you only get 1, you get the rest of your class ability fast with Winter Shroud by applying slow and the 100 class stat. This is very important in my opinion. If you have more than 100, it's nice because I would be dodging often, and getting overshield every time you dodge should be nice. Finally, here for the weapons, the more you have in the weapon stat with this setup, the better, because we are relying on our weapons. Here 140 or above is nice to get more special primary heavy damage, higher chance of getting more ammo per break to this special. And then we're running here ammo generation mod and a finder mod to get more ammo to Ager Scepter. Keep in mind, Ager Scepter is way more ammo efficient compared to Lord of Wolf because we don't use it often. It has highest ammo consumption when you use it, but you don't use it as often as Lord of Wolf, so therefore I don't think it's as ammo hungry as Lord of Wolf, but when you use it, it definitely burns through the most of its ammo. For example, at the Whisper final boss and Encore, Starcross, and Kelsfall, solo clears with this are coming very soon. I have clears, but they are not good enough to my liking. So dim link to this mod setup will be in a pinned comment. You guys can just click copy and benefit. So we have Specters here, Grapple and Smoke to apply Weaken and get also of Radiant. Faster Purpose, Pick and Orbs give us Bolt Charge. You can change this, in my opinion, to whatever you want. I would say with this setup, specifically Ager Scepter, 4 on Fast of Solitude, that will sever stuff you are beaming with Ager Scepter, which will be very nice. You take less damage. Fast Blessing to heal up with the Grapple, surround DR when surrounded, Rhythm Melee, very important, and Fast of Ruin, which will enhance your grenade and gives you 10 in the weapon set, which is nice. So for the champions, we have Barrier covered with Ager Scepter and Radiant. We have Unstop covered with Forgiveness and the Sidearm Hand Cannon mod, and we have Overload covered with the Slow from Winter Shroud, Bakris, from Cold Steel here, and also from the Jolt of Volt Shot over here on Forgiveness. So we have all champions covered with this setup. I like it so much. I'll be speaking more about this in detail tomorrow, once I will be using it to solo every single pinnacle up. For now, you can use this. I'll drop a dim link already, so you guys can use this build to farm Whisper. It's very awesome. I believe it can achieve 7 minutes average runs if you are consistent in the first jumping puzzle, because you can just keep blasting with Forgiveness, and yeah, there will be no forgiveness with Forgiveness. So yeah, that's it basically for the video. Dim link will be in a pinned comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like and comment, help out to algorithm, subscribe for more. See you on my next one. Good luck farming your mints, and I'm out.